everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with Rubber Stamp Tapestry and another design team project. And today's tags, as you can see, we are going to be featuring the Chamomile Bee and Whipple Tree peg stamp sets. So, grab your peg stamp set and let's get stamping. I love these peg stamp sets. I think they are great. I say it in every video, but for those of you that are new, you can make your own background papers. You can make little tiny tags. You can make little tiny snippet notes. They can be accents onto your cards, and that's what's great. So what I've done is I've used a die for my stash. It's by Newton's Nook, and it's a tag die, as you can see. I've dug into my Desiree K inks, and I have, I'm going through my paperwork here, and right now I'm using charcoal brown, and I'm going to start with the hive. So I am going to be using this color here to stamp the hive and all of the other images as well. I want to keep this with a brown gold feel. That happy birthday die is by My Favorite Things. And I'm keeping it together because that's going to sit at the bottom. Yes, we're going to do some inlay dyeing, or dye inlay technique, whatever you want to call that, because you know me, I'm kind of all over the place there. So now I'm just stamping all over, knowing where that dye is going to sit, but just having fun adding the images around it and letting the stamped images be that focus, even though we're doing a die cut with our sentiment. So a lot of times you see me make Christmas tags. I love making tags. I'm a tag person. I love making tags. But I don't think I've ever made a happy birthday tag. So why not? We need those tags as well. And if my sister's watching this, she's going to be thrilled. Yes, every year I take a box and all of the tags that I make throughout the year go into that box. And that is always her Christmas gift. Every single year. I've been told I'm not allowed to deviate from that tradition anymore. Yes. So, hello. Now I'm coming in with the green. This is Jelly Bean Green. And I'm just filling all around these images. Now I will be coming in with a Tombow marker, yellow, to fill in the bees, because there is a little tiny bee stamp there, which is absolutely adorable. And you can see I'm just checking where that die is going to sit, and I'm going to get that ready and just use some washi tape to set that down. So for the next two, so I did two using the Chamomile Bee. Now for the Whipple Tree, I'm going to use these four. So I've pulled in some bright colors. They're really, really pretty. Now again, I'm trying to find my piece of paper, because I'm silly that way. There we go, I found it. So for these I'm using Peach Bellini, Lucky Clover, Bubblegum Pink, Wild Dandelion, Powder Blue, and Sea Glass. So these are all of the bright colors that I'm using. Now of course the Lucky Clover and Jelly Bean Green will be for the greens that are coming around this. But I'm just having really fun with that largest cluster of the florals. That's where I'm using all of these super bright colors, just to make them pop right off of the cardstock. I'm using the Jelly Bean Green for the little ivy, this little piece of greenery that's coming out from the side of the floral images. So I had to take a sip of my coffee. My husband just bought me a Starbucks. Oh, I love Starbucks. Oh. Sorry, just a coffee moment. You gotta love it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take another sip real quick. Sorry. Oh, there's nothing like it. Okay. So now I'm coming in with the Lucky Clover. You're all probably sitting there going, what the heck is she doing? She's having a lot of fun. That's what she's doing. So the Lucky Clover is being used for the large leaf. that we have there. And then and you can see as we continue to stamp our images, you can see that the card is starting to fill up. So with the bees, I tried to be specific where I was stamping. For this one, I'm not really concerned. I just want to fill up this tag. And wow, it's amazing when we speed up these videos. Could you imagine if we could actually stamp that fast? I'm amazed every time I do it. I love doing a voiceover. Makes me laugh. Makes me giggle. Yep. So there are our 4 tags. Now, I've taken care of the die cutting off camera. And now I'm coming in with that yellow Tombow marker, and I'm just filling in. Now, you can use any marker. This was just the marker that was closest to me in this color that I needed. You can use any marker that you want. You could use a colored pencil if you wanted to. Whatever it is you would want to color these in, by all means, please have fun with it. You could have made those flowers yellow and used a brown center. So you can make them all types of colors. So I've double cut the tags, and I've used just some of my scrap cardstock in my stash, and I'm going to take the stamped tag and lay it on top of the pattern paper tag. Now, I want to make sure that I'm adhering it to the white side of the pattern paper, because I've recut the happy birthday in a light green and a yellow. So that's what we're going to do the inlay with. Now, you could certainly have that color just showing through, and that would have been absolutely fine. There's a reason, though. I'm actually looking for that white to come through, because I was not going to save all of the itsy bits from the happy birthday die. You know, the center for the A, the center for the P and the B and the D and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. And the reason why it wasn't going to happen is because I forgot. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. So when you forget the little tiny details like that, you know, we still keep going, right? We don't stop. We still keep going, and we find a way for this to all work. There is no reason to stop everything that we're doing on this. So here are our tags. And again, you could leave them like that. I mean, why not? You can see happy birthday through it. Why couldn't it be there subliminally? You know, you don't have to always have it very clear. Again, it's your project. It's your piece of art. Have fun with it. And again, I can't stress that enough. We should be enjoying what we're doing. If we are stressing as we are creating, what's the point? I mean, seriously, what is the point? There is none. Now, and just a heads up, so stay tuned till this Friday. I've got a new series that's going to come out. Not everyone's going to like it, but I found it extremely awesome. So more to come on that. Yeah, I had to throw that in there, just a little bit of a teaser there, and you can all holler at me later. Okay. Or though some of you may come back and say, yeah, didn't need to wait for that. It's different. So it's fun though. I really enjoyed it. Okay, back to this. So I dug into my stash when it comes to my journals. And I usually get the Avery reinforcement, whole reinforcements, and I use my vintage photo on them. Matter of fact, you can make them any color. I did like the brown though on these, but I could have made them the pink, the blue, the yellow, whatever it is I would want. After I did all of my die inlay, I'm going to come in with my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen and just go over where those die cuts are, just to give them a little bit of sparkle, because it is a birthday that we are celebrating. I grabbed my twine and I'm making them really long, and the reason is because maybe we just want to tape them onto our package. Maybe we want to tie them onto something for our package. So by leaving a long tail like that, we have options and choices. So here are our tags. I think they're great. The pattern paper on the other side is light enough that you can use a black or a blue pen, and it will absolutely be able to show the to and the from and the little tiny note, because I don't make anything small. So you do have room to put a note on there. As always, I hope you enjoyed our projects today featuring Rubber Stamp Tapestry and their peg stamp sets of Camille B and Whipple Tree. I hope you found them fun. I hope I gave you some ideas with it. If you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below, and all the products that I use will be listed down below as well. Smile. Enjoy. I will always keep telling you that. But remember what's most important. Always be creative. It's your art. Till next time, guys.